YouTube, I'm back. I got 4 packages to unbox for you this evening. This evening. And want to show you a couple pickups that I got from this last con, LA Comic Con. I didn't actually go to the con. They're just con exclusives that were shared both by Hot Topic. We'll go ahead and get into that, and I'll probably do the big box first because I think that the smaller boxes are more exclusive. I know what the big box is also. So I did pick up the Corrupted Venom. This isn't the glow-in-the-dark one. I actually stayed up till midnight hoping that it would release on Hot Topic's website. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my throat. Originally they said that if they had any overflow or anything left over, then they would sell it on the website that night or the next night, whenever these went live. That same night they would sell anything left over from the con. I knew the first 2 days that the glow-in-the-dark version of Corrupted Venom sold out instantly, so I was optimistic, but at the same time, like, I'm a realist. I kind of knew that it probably wasn't going to happen for me for the leftovers for, I think it was the Sunday one. But phone went off, all the updates, midnight came, nothing. The cool thing about this one is I've been reading the Donny Cates Venom I've been reading Donny Cates Venom too, but I've been reading Donny Cates Absolute Carnage. Man, if you guys collect pops, if you like this pop or any other pops that have to do with the Marvel Universe, you honestly need to get into comics. Like, even if you don't physically want to read the comic and you just want to do it like digitally, there's an app for pretty much any kind of device that you have where you can read the comics. Absolute Carnage is probably one of my favorite right now. Absolute Carnage and Venom, both are written by Donny Cates. Awesome books, like the story behind it, all the different tie-ins with the different series. Oh man, it's phenomenal. But anyways, that's my Corrupted Venom, where he has the Carnage whatever running through him. Hopefully that's not an indication of what's to come in the series. And then I also got Cosmic Ghost Rider, and he does have baby Thanos strapped to his chest. I just thought this was a really cool pop. Matter of fact, let's see if I can get this out. I should have left this out of the pop protector just because it's such an awesome pop. I mean, you can pretty much tell what the Corrupted Venom looks like, but this one, just based off of his helmet, it's a little bit different. I don't think I've read any of the Cosmic Ghost Rider series, which I'm almost 100% sure is also written by Donny Cates. Honestly, Donny Cates is probably one of my favorite writers right now, just because, man, he's pumping out some hits. He has been attached to some of the best comics that's released in probably the last 2 years. Oh man, this is awesome. Oh, and it's a bobblehead too. Let's see if I can get him out without tearing up the packaging. Oh, his head is so heavy. Look at this. Oh my god. That is so freaking cool, man. He has the little skull in there. Oh man. And he even has the little chains on the back of him. Let's see how close I can get where it'll actually focus. Baby Thanos and bobblehead and Ghost Rider. Wow. That's a cool ass pop. Like, you guys, even if you don't collect pops, that's a cool ass pop. And like, I mean, his head, the fact that they made it like a clear plastic in the comic book, like I said, I haven't read them. I don't think, at least the cover art for most of them, it's just a regular dome. I mean, the fact that this one's on fire, I'm not saying it didn't happen in the comic, but that's definitely a cool added touch. Figured you guys want to see that one outside because the packaging honestly doesn't do it justice. Like, that's one that you almost just have to see to fully appreciate. I'll put it back in the package later. No reason to drag this one out longer than it has to be. Like I said, I got a couple of them that I believe are a little bit more exclusive. I know what at least one. I know what this one is because it's the Funko box. I don't even know who this other one's from. It's Main Freight Logistics in Texas. Flower Mound, Texas. And I do have a comic to unbox. I think it's 2 comics in here. Pretty sure I know what that one is. I'm not positive though. And this was a package from Shumi. So I know my buddy Adam is gonna comment in the comment section, and he's gonna be mad because, and like not little mad, like he's gonna be big mad because Shumi has been jerking him around. And in Shumi's defense, they can only ship what they receive. Why the heck they haven't received his package or his pops for his pre-order, I have no clue. Like, these pops are so old you can't even barely find them in the stores anymore, and they haven't shipped his pops out to him. He ordered the Ghostbuster series. He sent him emails. Excuse me. He sent him emails. He's complained. He's, like I said, he's big mad right now. And I know he's going to say something in the comment section because every time I post a pop video, he gets upset and he's like, oh, I don't even collect pops anymore because damn Shumi don't want to ship me my stuff. Yeah, he's big mad. Let's see if I can get at least the front plastic protector off of it so you can actually see the stuff. Because it kind of, they ship them in, I think it's 0.5 pop protectors. They're really, really nice pop protectors too. A little bit rich for my blood, but at the same time, they're really nice. But unfortunately, when I go to show them to you, then it leaves like a film on it where it's, you can't really tell. I mean, it kind of gives it like a hazed over look. Alright, there we go. The first one is Venomized Storm. That is an awesome pop. As soon as I seen that they were going to release another set of Venomized pops, I had to jump on them. I went ahead and just pre-ordered them. I think this pre-order was maybe like 5 months ago, something like that. Like, it was a long time ago. But when it comes to me and toys in general, regardless if they're pops or if they're Masters of the Universe, I don't really care when I get them. It's not like comics where, you know, I'm at the mercy of a cliffhanger to try to figure out, hey, what's going to happen next in the series. Like, I just got done reading Absolute Carnage issue 4. Well, now I'm hanging on for the conclusion. Excuse me. I'm hanging on for the conclusion, which is the last one, which is issue 5, which is the end of this story arc, supposedly. At least that's what they're saying. This is Venomized Groot. And they're actually doing a different Venomized Groot. I don't know when it's going to release. It's supposed to be a 10-inch pop. I probably will try to get it, depending on how my funds fall. If I have the money for it whenever it releases, I'll try to get it. Yeah, if I don't, maybe I'll try to pick it up on the back end. But definitely a cool pop. And I think at least the teaser art that they've showed for it, which they don't even have a release date for them, it looked really kind of cool. It has like little seedlings with like Venus flytraps coming off his back that are like, I don't know, mouths coming around his shoulders. It looks really kind of cool. Anything related to Venom though, I'm gonna jump on. Like, Spider-Man is my favorite, so anything in his universe appeals to me, I guess you would say. Venom is probably one of those villain / anti-hero. I don't know what the hell Venom is, because he's not really a bad guy, but then again, he's not completely a good guy either, especially depending on what kind of story arc or where you're at in the story arc. Venomized Daredevil. Out of all of them, this was the one that I was least excited about. one, I'm not really a super huge Daredevil fan, but it was just a really plain. Dang, I can't catch a break on this glare. It's just a really plain figure. I mean, he's all red. He has venomized teeth and a little bit of the symbiote, whatever the hell the stuff is that comes off of Carnage. It doesn't really come off of Venom for some reason, at least not too often. I don't know what's up with that. Seems like Venom's pretty much all put together, whereas Carnage always has stuff just kind of dangling from him. And I'll try just to peel off the front ones. Like that last one, it pretty much wrapped all the way around, so I was able to pull off most of it. Yeah, if I can get at least the side panel. Alright, that's good enough. This one is Venomized X-23. I was hoping they teased when this first was previewed for pre-order, not through Shumi, but just in general on the internet. They were talking like this one may have came out in a glow-in-the-dark version, but I think that was just a custom pop, because I haven't seen any more talk about it. And this set has technically been in the stores for, I'd say, a month and a half, maybe a little bit longer than that now. Like, I've been seeing them pop up at like Hot Topic and Books A Million now. But I knew I had these ones coming, so I didn't really pay too close attention to them, because I mean, I'm not gonna buy two sets. All right, let's see. Get one more side, guys. I'm sorry. Venomized Thanos, and this one is a bobblehead. See his big ass head bobbling around. It's pretty cool too. Kind of got the venomized chest plate a little bit. It's kind of altered. And he got a glowing hand. It's the hand that's not shown. That kind of sucks, because technically, yeah, that's the right one. Just the way that it's projected back to me in the camera. Yeah, still pretty cool. And the last one. Man, I don't know what is going on with my throat. I pray I am not coming down sick. We went from 110 degree weather in Jamaica, and when I got off the plane on Sunday, it was like 46 degrees in Atlanta. It felt like it actually might have been like 55, but still, it was cold compared to where we came from. And it's been chilly this whole week. Venomized Rocket. That's pretty cool. I think this one might be the worst one out of all of them. I like Rocket, but he don't look too much different than a regular Rocket pop. I guess he has a little bit of symbiote stuff coming on his tail, but on his head and his arms and stuff, man, it's pretty much just like a regular ass Rocket. Maybe a couple more teeth. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Alright, so that takes care of the Venomized Pops. So that was everything I had from Shumi that I pre-ordered. Like I said, it's an old pre-order. Just been waiting for it to come. You know, if you've ever dealt with Shumi, sorry, Adam. But anybody else, you know, they ship you, usually, unless advertised otherwise, they ship you 100% mint pops. They're already in protectors, so you don't have to buy protectors for them. It's worth the wait to me, because a lot of times you also buy it at a discount. It may only be a couple dollars. You know, you might get your pops for like $9 a piece, but when you factor in the pop protector and the fact that you're not going to get a beat up box and you're guaranteed not to get a beat up box, it's worth it to me. Especially if it's something that I don't really care when I get it. There was I think I did the Simpsons that same way. I've ordered a couple sets from them. Usually I try to wait until they have a sale, but that doesn't always work out. You know, if you want something bad enough, you'll pay whatever the price is. It's always cheaper than it is to just go to a store and buy it, though. So it's win-win for me. All right, this one is from Funko. I know what it is. It was actually one of the pops that was released for, shoot, what was the con before LA Comic Con? It was the pop for, I think it says fall convention. I'm almost positive that's New York Comic Con, but it was one of the New York Comic Con exclusives. Sweet, and they did ship it in a shipper. Let's see. Oh, that is awesome. And the box is mint. Woo-hoo. Marty McFly, Back to the Future. This one actually got another little cool sticker that's appearing in Pop Blitz. Never had that sticker on a Pop before. This one was where he's over his dad's bed and he's telling him his name's Darth Vader. That's a really cool Pop. He's in his hazmat suit. He's throwing up the V for the Star Trek V. There goes a better picture of it. That's cool. They got another Marty McFly that's coming out. There goes the original two that I don't have, but I really, really want. I know they got them down there where Adams were at in Orlando. So maybe I'll have to see if I can pick them up. Keep trying to plan a trip down there to see them, but life gets in the way. Like, truth be told, one of these days I'm gonna make it out there. But they got a new pop coming out. It's not next week, I don't think. Shit, maybe it is. Maybe it's Monday. Damn it. I might miss it. Hey, Hot Topic's gonna have it. It's gonna be the cowboy Marty McFly from, I think it was Back to the Future 3, where they went to the Wild Wild West. Probably not my favorite out of, and I know it's not my favorite movie out of the Back to the Future series, but probably not my favorite out of the Marty McFly pops, because they actually have some pretty cool ones. I know they have a Canada special one. Oh, this is not the pop that I was expecting. Very interesting. I think this one may or may not have also been an exclusive to New York Comic Con. But it was a, what is it? Funimation exclusive. It was the Silver All Might. And honestly, I don't care for metallic pops that much. But I love My Hero Academia. And they put it in this cool black box. I know, it's one of those, oh, that's kind of lame. You're just feeding into the hype. I am. I definitely am feeding into the hype. And there goes the original 5. The only one I really need off of that is Tenya. But I also need the glow-in-the-dark All Might. And there was another con exclusive where Choco, however the heck you say her name, she had her helmet on. It's super expensive. So is the glow-in-the-dark All Might. But got the chrome All Might in a black box. It's the sticker is celebrating 25 years of fun from Funimation. The new series, season 4, dropped on the 12th. Still haven't caught it. I've been looking for a means to download it or where to actually watch it at, because I don't have a Funimation account. If anybody wants to let me borrow theirs, you can hit me in the DM and let me know how to access your account so I can watch that. I really appreciate it, because I think that they actually have the dubbed version on there where I can watch it in English. Alright, let's get into these comics. I already got an idea of what they are. I don't order a lot of comics offline, and I think in my last comic video, or unboxing video actually, I spoke on them, so more than likely I know what they are. Yep. Alright, let's see if I can get this dirty tape off. Bam. Riri Williams, Ironheart. This was actually number 1. This was just the regular version. If you remember last time, or if you watched the last video, I got 2 of the variant versions in. I think for this one I paid $6, and I got that and a variant copy. I want to say that this was the Scotty Young copy, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it's Scotty Young. Yeah. So I got the Scotty Young variant also for pretty much retail. You can't beat that. No, it's actually under retail. They were $5 a piece back then. But out of the series, I think number 1 was the only one that I was missing. So I went ahead and did some shopping around and found me a couple copies. So now I'm up to speed and I'm caught up on that series. Series is actually really good if you guys are looking for a comic to kind of get into. I've spoke on it before. Riri Williams, Ironheart. It's probably one of my, I'd say, top 5 reads of the year. And it's not because it's a really in-depth read or it's something that, you know, really grips you. I mean, it's not a real mind bender or nothing like that. I mean, it's definitely not House of X or Powers of 10. But it's a real fun read, and I like her dialogue in the book. Being that, you know, I have a son, I got nieces and nephews, and they talk like Riri Williams talks. You know, she talks like a real kid nowadays. It's not like older writers are writing her, and it has that dry content. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, you're using slang or terms that these kids nowadays, they don't talk like that. Riri Williams, she talks like that. Naomi talked like that in her book with DC. I wasn't able to pick up very many of those because I caught on to it after it already blew up and it was too hard to get. But I am caught up on Riri Williams now. So yeah, if you guys want to check out some comics, she just came out this week, I think, in trade paperback. So I think you can get the whole series. I don't know if it was $17, $20, maybe it was under $30. If I remember right, it was actually under $20. Sorry about that. Editing malfunction. Ended up cutting the clip off of the end of the video, and here I am again. But getting back to the story, yeah, I think the trade paperback for Riri Williams Ironheart, I want to say it was like $20 or below. That was the conclusion of the video. I really appreciate you guys watching. If this is your first time, hit that subscribe button. If this is your second or third time, hit that subscribe button. I'll try to keep coming out with decent content, something to keep you guys watching. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time. Hit that like button if you liked anything. If you want to, drop a comment down below. I always try to read the comments, comment back, unless it's Adam. Like, I know what your comment's going to be. I already know what you're thinking. But everybody else, thanks for watching. Talk to you guys next time.